Hi guys, so I thought I would do a little video. I'm so nervous, it's ridiculous. Anyway, I thought I'd do a video to explain who we are, what we do, and everything about us really. I'm not particularly great at writing things down. I tend to waffle a lot, which I'll probably do quite a lot in this video, but hopefully you can put up with it. So Indy's Gift was started back in 2013. My little girl Indy, she was born at 29 weeks just. We don't know why, she was just born early. She was moved to St Michael's Hospital in Bristol, and they completely saved her life, absolutely down to them. She came home after 9 weeks, which was amazing. I've got 2 other children as well, some of you will know, and splitting time between 2 children at home, having to run a house, having a pet as well, which we did at the time, and going between the hospitals, it was a nightmare. As some of you will know who've been through the situation, it's not easy, and anything that anybody can do to make that journey easier for you is absolutely golden. It's the best thing in the world. After she came home, she was great. She was really well, slow at putting on weight, and had lots of appointments, checkups, eye tests, brain scans, all the normal sort of things that happen after a neonatal baby comes home. And then during the night of the 22nd of November, Indy died. She died for no reason. We never got a reason as to why she died. She went off for an autopsy to try and get some answers, and it came back as a SUDI death, which is the new name for SIDS. So it's sudden unexpected death of an infant. So unfortunately we'll never have any answers, and that doesn't sit well with me. She fought for her life for 9 weeks, was home for 3, and then she's taken away from us. But that's a whole different thing. From that, Indy's Gift was born. I needed to do something positive. I needed to do something that would keep me focused, so I wasn't sat in the same 4 walls thinking of all the what ifs all the time. And the one thing that I could think of was to help these neonatal units. A lot of them are charities themselves. They run on donations to get the nice things in there. But the one thing that I would have absolutely loved, bearing in mind I was 50, 60 miles away from home, I was away from my family, I was away from my other children, is someone to give me a pack of essentials. So a toothbrush, some food, maybe cream, shower gel, all the stuff that we completely take for granted. I didn't have any of that, and I know lots and lots and lots of other women who have been moved to a hospital away from home, didn't take that stuff with them because they didn't expect to have a baby at 24, 25, 26, 27 weeks, whatever gestation. You expect to go for 9 months, probably a little bit overdue, and then have your baby, so everything's in place. And sometimes it just isn't like that, and that was definitely the case for me. I had my mobile phone. Literally, that was it, my mobile phone. I had nothing else. So we came up with the idea of Indy's Gift 2 weeks after her funeral, and it kind of took off massively. It was meant to stay local, and it didn't. It was national within, a few months really. Between the beginning of 2014 until February 2016, we sent almost 8,000 packs. Now bearing in mind there's 95,000 babies every year that go through the neonatal process. We've not even touched the iceberg for the parents that we could offer support to. In February I did stop. Unfortunately, I couldn't financially sustain the charity any longer, and also my mental health took a slide. But I think that the months that I had off have actually helped me a lot. I've had to actually address a lot of the issues that the grief brought me that I tried to bury before. So I feel good now, I feel in a good place, and so it's time to restart. So we changed the pack slightly. The previous packs, they include a lot of stuff for the babies. Now in the last 3 years, the units have changed quite a lot, and they now have a lot of supplies already there for babies. So they have baby grows, specific tiny ones that other parents have maybe donated back to the units that they've had. Hats, blankets. They have an army of knitters across the country who make stuff and send it straight to the units. So we've decided to eliminate that stuff from our pack and concentrate purely on the parents. So in the packs now, the packs come in these mailing bags. They are sent direct to the hospital, named to the parent of the child. The child's name is also on there so that it can't get mixed up. And inside the packs we include lots of, well, I think lovely little things. So the first is a card from us. Congratulations, we hope you like your care package. And inside is a personal note which I write myself, depending on what I want to write on the day. We also include a map of the hospital, the local area. This one is for Birmingham Women's. It's got all the highlighted areas on it where you can park, how you get there, where all the amenities are, everything that I think is quite important. So there's that. We also include things like essentials, toiletries. So this is a wash lotion, this is a shampoo. We also include, or we try to include, lip balms, because the air is so, I don't know how to explain it. I explain it as it's purified. I'm not sure that it is, but it makes your skin really, really dry. And my lips were so dry, ridiculously so. So I think that's quite important. We also include a toothbrush and a toothpaste, because again, that was one thing that I didn't have that I really needed. We also include colouring books and pencils. Now these are only small, it is a token gesture, but colouring for mindfulness is really important. It's become quite important for a lot of people. You spend a lot of time sat next to an incubator, and sometimes there's nothing that you can do. You just have to sit and wait. And I mean, I spent probably 16 hours a day sat on a very uncomfortable chair next to an incubator, listening to every beep, every monitor, and it does do your head in. It really does. So to have something else to concentrate on, just to unwind a little bit, so we include these, definitely. We also include a notepad and a pen. You can write down questions that you want to ask the doctors when they do their doctor's rounds. They only do it once or twice a day. And sometimes there's so much information that you're given that it blows your mind, and you just forget what you need to ask or what you need clarifying. So it's always great when you think about it, just write them down. You can also write in here milestones, dates, times, and then fill them out into a nicer book than this when you're home and you're settled and everything's fabulous. So yeah, we do that. Now, we also include food. We're quite limited on what we can include because obviously it needs to last and it needs to be safe to eat. So things like mug shots and cup of soups. I can't think what else, but if you've got any ideas, let us know. But things like this, because I didn't eat very much. I was more concerned about my baby. I was more concerned about getting my other children to school, to get back to the unit, to be able to feed my baby. And do you know what? Sometimes stress, you don't eat. I'm one of those people. If I'm really, really, really stressed, I don't eat. But it's really important, and especially if you're breastfeeding as well, you must keep your energy up and you have to eat lots of calories. So we include these, and then we include some treats. So we have branded chocolate bars, really important. I'd be gutted if I opened my pack and I had a value chocolate bar. If that makes me a snob, so be it. But lovely chocolate bars. We also try and include snack bars. If we've got them in stock, they go in the packs. If we haven't, unfortunately, they don't. But we do try and include them in every single bar. It's just another snack. It's OT. It helps with breast milk production. and it's just a nice treat. So I think that's everything in the packs. Oh, actually, no, bonding squares. We include bonding squares as well. Now, these are 5-inch square bits of fabric, bits of knitting, a crochet, and what you do is you put one down your top, one in the baby's incubator, and every 12 hours you swap over. Now, this is a process called scent transfer, and it really does help with bonding, and it also helps with breastfeeding as well. It's quite difficult for you to produce breast milk when you've got a bit of plastic between you and your baby, because you don't have the scent, you don't have the touch, you don't have the thing that makes you release the hormones that allow your milk to come out. So to have the scent transfer, it really does help, and it helped me a lot, and I really love these. So if you can knit, or if you can make things with fabric, 5-inch squares, sets of 2, we would be so grateful. So please contact us if you can. I'll leave all the information below in the comments of how you can contact us. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else, or have I waffled enough? Donations. We always need donations. We need donations of what we call physical items. So people post us these items. They put a couple of these in their shopping bag for us, and then they post them across to us, or we can collect if it's local. But we also need financial, and I really hate asking for financial assistance, but unfortunately I don't have a money tree in the garden, and I'm pretty sure you don't either, and if you do, I'd really like a cutting, please. We have to fund somehow. Our packs cost about £4 to post each, and that's not including the contents or the packaging. I pay for a lot out of my own pocket, which I don't mind doing because it was my idea. It's my baby now, but any help is gratefully received, because I get in quite a lot of trouble because I spend quite a lot of money on it. So if you can help, I'll put the link below again. And if you know anybody who needs a pack, pop onto the website indiesgift.co.uk. You can apply for a pack there, and you can also become an ambassador for us, which is completely free. It is a voluntary post, but it means that you can support people in your local area. Maybe you've got a specific neonatal unit that you'd like to support. You'd like to support the parents that go through that unit because you've got personal experience of it. You can apply to be an ambassador on our website. We also love people that want to fundraise for us, and we've got a fundraising Superstars gallery on our Facebook page and also on our website, which will be updated. So I think that's everything. So thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to get a cup of coffee and calm down now. Cheers, guys.